That shit. Ow. Tries to be like my shirt. Abusive.
Alright, we
I'm tired, man. I get angry.
You gotta take the Snickers.
You're like a little crazy when you're tired.
Yo, I'm Clever.
Truth.
And we are Mother Nature. This is Mother Nature Mornings. Back at it. The first one we talked about skin. And
All of that melanin.
and just, loving people, beyond the context of their skin.
True.
And each other, you know what I'm saying? Especially black folks, loving each other no matter the shade. But today, we wanted to talk about the struggle, pretty much.
The process of all, everybody pretty much, more specifically artists, but definitely anybody trying to go for their goals, whether creative, academically, whatever it may be. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all about what we go through personally, as a collective now, and yeah, and what you can do to to not go through these same things, and also utilize the things around you to make your process a tad bit easier.
Yeah, because people can definitely help you if you know how to build those relationships.
True.
I know for me, I guess my biggest struggle is balancing, real life and getting older. Not that I'm old, but getting older, having to be more responsible financially and being more responsible for, the people around you. But then also having these, sometimes it can be seen like a selfish desire, but just to completely immerse myself into my artwork. And into the business and just travel and be gone and just kind of be free. So I'm trying to figure out how to, attain both of those, stability while also being able to succeed.
Definitely. I definitely could piggyback off that just by saying, it's definitely a struggle to be having stuff going on on the home front with family and friends, personal relationships, as well as trying to, with us right now, trying to get the business aspect of our careers together, as well as still be free to be creatives and move the way the wind sways and stuff like that. So for me, it's just a lot of being alone sometimes, where I just need to, let me focus, what needs priority, making schedules, to-do lists, all that different type of stuff.
That changed my life.
Yeah. And definitely just keeping communication open with everybody, pretty much, whether your family, friends, all that different type of stuff, because sometimes you get caught up in I ain't seen you in a while, I ain't heard from you, and you just trying to work, you're not trying to be throwing no shade at nobody, it's just busy all the time. So definitely trying to keep that balance, but communication is definitely key to make sure no rifts happen with those relationships too.
I mean, that happened to me literally a week ago. I have a cousin who's out here and who's been hanging pretty tough with me, but she has her own struggles, and there was a week in time where I was really, really trying hard to just keep stuff together, and I was just working a lot, and I didn't really have the time to spend with her, to make sure she was cool, to make sure that she don't have that many people, so to make sure that she was taken care of. And it kind of backfired on me. It's still backfiring on me. But in situations like those, it really sucks, because it takes a lot of energy away from me. It takes a lot of, and it just kind of forces me to go back into I have to refocus and meditate and be okay, where am I off balance? Even though I can't control everything, am I doing all that I can to be supportive of the people that I love as much as they support me? So
that's one. And also, shout out Dr. B, So Hot, Black Girl Genius Week just passed, and even though I wasn't able to go to the majority of the conversations and lectures and stuff like that, just reading the tweets and stuff like that, it really gave me a sense of balance, just being able to meditate on where you're at, where you're trying to go, who is in your corner, who is not, and just being surrounded by all that love and positivity and stuff like that for when I was able to come through and show love and stuff like that, it always just being in that type of presence helps me to refocus and just grind even harder too. Because it's like, even though like we're going through the struggles and this is the process for whatever you're trying to do, at the end of the day, it's like, this is the process. Like, you have to withstand this if you're trying to get to this goal. So it's like, being in those type of spaces, it definitely helps push you further, even though you feel like you gave all you can, but it's always something else you can give. So
yeah, because there's certain things that you must do, and that's kind of like what I was reminded for Black Girl Genius Week. We were having a conversation with Renina and Alexis, some panelists that she brought out here, and there's just like, there's things that you must do. You have to set boundaries. You have to meditate, even if it takes 3 times a day. You have to write, even when you don't feel like writing. Like, you have to get those things out. Otherwise, they'll build up inside of you. So that definitely like was a relief for me as well. And Dr. B even taking the time outside of Black Girl Genius Week to holler at me, make sure I'm doing good. Let me, feeding me if I need to be fed, just picking me up and making sure that just picking me up. So we have to I think that's something that Mother Nature does well, is we still need to have like a spa day. I think we take care of each other well. Like, if she is having a bad day or something, it's something that I can relate to and understand, and I try to aid. And vice versa. I know if I'm having a really bad day, she might not notice, but she's kind of a rock for me. So for me to come into her presence, and whether we're creating, whether we just, blazing or talking, whatever it may be,
tracks.
It does something for my spirit. So, man, relationships are a big part of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but also just like we're saying with the Black Girl Genius stuff, just utilizing your resources too, and getting towards where you're trying to get to. Because I know a lot of people, even just other artist friends of mine and stuff like that, are trying to do everything on their own. And it's like, that's what we're trying to do right now, just build a team and just a foundation so we can make stuff, streamlined. Because right now you're trying to get, the pieces together, but you don't want to have to get the pieces together every time you're trying to put a project together or do whatever you're trying to do. So I definitely just want to just let everybody know, if you got whether professors or a homie or your moms or whatever the case may be, utilize those resources, because trust me, we ain't got no money, but we making stuff happen by the grace of God and by the people that we care about and love us, and they're just showing their love. So
yeah, and shout out to Brittany, who's on the management team. She's the type of person that I'll be like, okay, well, here's all these plans, and I'm like, well, I ain't got no money, Brittany, we can't do it, it ain't gonna happen, I'm not really thinking about it right now. She's the type of person that's gonna push past that and be like, no, we about to finesse something, we gonna get something done. So have people on your team who are genuine, who really care about you, who will push you and challenge you. When you just not feeling it, you need really good supporters.
Definitely.
It's everything. Stand on the shoulders of giants. What else was I gonna say? Finance. April 1st.
April 1st. At the Accord.
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Boycott.
Sky and Jeff. Chasing Trees. Abnormals will be backing us. We got a little surprise, little sprinkles here, so y'all should come out. $10 at the door.